Welcome back, everybody. Utah Film Center honoring Black History Month with some very special programming. So joining us now right here in studio is Utah Film Center's Community Engagement Manager, Russell Roots. Thanks so much for being here.
Absolutely, it's a pleasure.
Okay, so February is nearing the end, but we still have time to enjoy a lot that you guys have to offer. So first of all, talk to us about these feature films that you've been hosting, really honoring Black History Month.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity to again celebrate the history that Black Americans have really contributed to the country. And it's been, you know, we've looked over Arthur Ashe, the award-winning tennis player who was actually an activist for civil rights and AIDS. And then we've also looked at the legacy of prison reform through Attica. And then we've looked into some community conversations with our Black, Bold, and Brilliant program. And then starting tomorrow, the last film of the month, we'll be looking at Dionne Warwick in all of her wonderful legacy.
I love that. Now talk about how families have access to these films in really special ways, so you can watch these films at home and really have a conversation with your kids inside the comfort of your own home.
Oh, absolutely. So we have some content that's allow them to have program guides, and with those program guides, they'll be able to kind of follow along with the film and have discussions and kind of really unpack in the ways of media literacy that allows them to really get inside the story and learn something new.
And why do you think that's such an important resource to have in addition to the films themselves?
Especially for our younger viewers, it's really a way to just get engaged with the content and really think about the way media works in a structured way they might not necessarily otherwise for just pure entertainment.
Now, finally, let's talk about the final movie. It's a really strong, beautiful story. So tell us more about it for people who might not know at home.
Oh, well, it's Dionne Warwick, the legendary singer who's also been this activist and civil rights advocate as well, who's really done some really wonderful things. I mean, and it's a film where Elton John and Stevie Wonder and Snoop Dogg and all of these really wonderful people get to tell the story about this woman who really did change the face of music and the face of culture, much like her contemporaries. What is her name? Last Train to Georgia. What's her name?
I know who you're talking about, but I can't think of the name either. But you all know what we're talking about. So if someone wants to watch that starting tomorrow, what are the best ways to do that? Oh,
well, you go to utahfilmcenter.org and you'll see our film for tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Dionne Warwick, Don't Make Me Over.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah.
And for you personally, why is this an important month, do you think, especially for the Utah community?
Well, I mean, the Black community is about 2%, a little less than 2%, so it's an opportunity to really engage with a story that is really telling its own version of representation as opposed to what we're kind of finding when other people tell the story.
I love that. Their own story in their own words. Thank you so much for joining us. Remind everyone at home the website, because while February is an important month, you guys always have so many things going on at the Film Center.
Sure. It's utahfilmcenter.org.
Okay. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes, no problem.
We appreciate your time being here today. Make sure you go to the website, check out those films, and see all the good things that the Film Center has going on. Thanks again.